but Miss Kate said no. I'll tell you what you can do. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Katie Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Katie Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Greetings, folks, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where this afternoon the Baltimore Orioles will be playing the final game of a 3-game series against the Boston Red Sox at Camden Yards. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back for another day of baseball. It's your old pal, the BirdWatcher here. People call me BW for short. That works for me. Folks, we've got a rubber game to play today. And this tiny homestand, just a 3-game, 1-series homestand. We're going to hit the road. We're going to Kansas City for the weekend. But this afternoon, we've got business to take care of. We're trying to take a series against a division opponent and try to stay at or above 500 for the season. We come in with a record of 3-3, so big game today. We want to beat these Red Sox. We want a winning record. We want to leave home feeling good. I'd like to feel good, but there's some news that is making me feel more upset than going into any ball game I can recall since I started this channel. Let me get that channel part out of the way first, okay? Welcome aboard, folks. Those who are coming back. Fellow bird watchers, welcome into the Charm City chat. If you're new, thanks for finding the channel. I'm glad you did. I started it up last season. I call Orioles games. It's all I do. It's all I want to do. And I do a pretty good job at it. I called all 162 games last season and the postseason. That's the target for this year as well. And I love my Orioles, and I don't have much more to say than that today. I got a couple things I need to do. First of all, just as a upfront, if you are new, and if you have been here a while, either way, I'm going to have to call today's game with my emotions muted somewhat, because I got a person staying in an apartment next to me that will be leaving in a few days. And this is the last game that starts in the middle of the night. We've had a lot of afternoon games to start the season. I'm going to try to do this guy a solid and call this game without raising my voice too much, you know? So I'm not going to call it like we're watching golf, all right? I'll try to do better than that, but forgive me if I'm a little muted today, but I just gotta. He's almost gone. It's almost not a problem. So let's just get through this game. We got Charlie Morton on the mound. We're hoping he pitches much better than he did in his debut for us up in Toronto. But let's get to the news that's got your boy upset. All right, Gunnar Henderson. You might have seen me put up a community post last night after yesterday's ball game. Advertising that you come on over and watch the game here today, because if for no other reason, Gunnar Henderson's coming back. Why? Because he's eligible to. And what we've seen from him down in Norfolk during his rehab assignment has given us no reason to think that he would not return any other day than the day he was eligible. And boy, we could use him back in the lineup. We're trying to take a series against the Red Sox. He's eligible, but he's not playing. He is not playing. He's going to meet up with the team in Kansas City. And why this is the case, the only thing I could find, according to Rock Kabatko on Twitter, is that this was a scheduled off day and rest day. Probably meet team in KC. That is the tweet. He is probable for tomorrow. This was a scheduled off day and rest day. Probably meet the team in Kansas City. Now, my question here is this. When we put Gunnar on the DL, it was before the season started. We backdated it. In other words, we made it retroactive to a date. You can do this. If a player has an injury, let's say, and you think it might only take a day or two, you don't put him on the DL immediately, but he's with the team, he's on the roster, but he's not playing, he's on the bench. If you come to find out that player does need additional time and a stint on the disabled list, you can backdate that DL stint from the last day he was actually in a game. So there's a couple extra games where he was just sitting there. That can count toward that DL stint. So long story short, 10-day DL stint, backdated to be able to come off today. So you mean to tell me you have this knowledge, you know when the Gunner's going to come off the DL, and yesterday, before the game, Brandon Hyde was talking about, when asked, like, would Gunnar be ready for this game today? He's like, well, it is a day game tomorrow, but, we'll see how it goes. And then, well, if that's the case, how are you telling me it's a scheduled off day? That means you knew something at least yesterday, right? If you didn't know anything till today, it's not scheduled. You just made a last-second decision. One way or another, I'm not happy, but I can't get too upset. I can't. Not tonight. I'm just going to, I don't know. We better win this game. We better, I don't know. We need that. We need that bat in the lineup. All right, we'll go over the pitching matchup and the starting lineups here. I'm just, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. This is our best hitter. We need him. We need him right now. I tell folks in the chat, reacting to some of the results early in the season, it's like, don't put too much stock into what's going on at this stage, These games, it's a long season, but for this is bad. I blame this completely on just the way the organization handled it. There's no other way for me to put it. I'm just, I want Gunnar. I want Gunnar back. So our starting pitching matchup today, folks. Charlie Morton, record of 0-1, ERA over 10. This is his second start with us, and we're going to hope he does better than this, okay? Going up against Tanner Houck for the Red Sox, making his second start. He took a loss in his first start. As you can see, 6.35 ERA. Wasn't a great first outing for him, but not as bad as Morton's. Hopefully Morton is going to improve today. Hopefully the home environs will help him. I don't know. Does he pitch better at home historically? Don't know. But I'm just looking for anything right now. I'm looking for anything. Your boy, who has to spend a lot of his time trying to keep fans optimistic, has to admit that today he's feeling a little bit down himself. Starting lineups for the Red Sox. Leading off, and I don't have, this is why I have to get ESPN up. Why can't you put up the positions, Yahoo? That's really not that much more to ask. For the Red Sox, leading off and playing left field, Jarren Duran. Rafael Devers will once again DH and bat second. Alex Bregman's at third base and batting third. Tristan Casas the cleanup hitter at first base. What happened to the lineup? The lineup just disappeared on me. Casas at first base. I'll try to guess. Trevor Story, the shortstop. He's batting fifth. Will Abreu hitting sixth and playing right field. Christian Campbell at second base, batting seventh. Carlos Narvaez is catching today. He'll hit eighth, and Cedon Rafaela in center field, batting ninth for the Orioles. Cedric Mullins will hit leadoff today. He's playing center field. Adley Rutschman will do the catching and bat second. Jordan Westberg is at second base. He'll hit third. Ryan O'Hearn will be the first baseman and bat cleanup. Tyler O'Neill is going to DH today and bat fifth. Heston Kjerstad is in right field. He'll bat sixth. Jackson Holliday in the seventh spot today at shortstop. Ramon Arias plays third base and hits eighth. And finally, Dylan Carlson will get his first start. Switch hitter batting ninth and playing left field. All right, folks, first pitch of the ball game is just moments away. Again, Charlie Morton on the mound. And Jarren Duran, the first batter, is in the box. We are underway. First pitch of the ball game is a fastball high for ball one. All right, folks, let me get this scoreboard working for you. Just a moment. 1-0 pitch is inside. Another fastball, 2-0. Morton falling behind, 2-0 to the leadoff man here to begin the ball game. And did my game just freeze? What are we doing now? My game froze. Come on now. A little bit early for that. What are we doing here? I'm frozen on a 2-0 count. Wow, what a start. I'm not in the mood. Commercial break in progress. What? It was the first batter of the game. There's no way the inning is over already. What the hell's going on? Commercial break in progress. Alberto, it's happening to you too? Great. So there's something happening with the... I'm on MLB TV. All right. Now we have something. What am I looking at? I'm looking at a skyline. That's here. Why are they showing me what looks like the pregame show? What is this? What the hell is this? Stand by, please. I don't know what happened. I'm now looking at stuff that happened 5 minutes ago. What is going on with this? Oh, God. You know, folks, your boy just can't take it. There's the info for your screen, and I'll work on this. Hold on a sec. Looks like it's a 3-2 count on Devers. We got that first out. Duran struck out. Thanks. Here you go. All right, go back to the first one. 1 out. See, I just have. Okay, Devers just got on base. Okay, so he walked, I'm assuming. I think I'm live. Alex Bregman's up at the plate with Devers at first base and 1 down. Sorry about the technical issues, folks. And Bregman goes after the first pitch, lifts it deep to left field, going back, looking up, and that ball is gone. Sometimes you just know you're in for some shit before you even turn on the mic. Today will be a you can swear if you want day. Forget the 8th inning. You got the whole fucking game, okay? 2-0 Red Sox, 1 down, top of the first. Swing and a miss by Tristan Casas. Really, man? Charlie, if you want to retire, dude, nobody's stopping you. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Casas hitting .095. Doesn't have a home run or an RBI yet. Pitch is low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Curveball. I am not in the mood today. Trevor Story on deck. Yep. Chilo, take it away. Chilo, it's National Chilo Day, everybody. By the way, what's going on with this light? Why am I looking weird again? This pitch is up and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. What is that? I'm going with the cold blue look because I'm feeling that way. Oh, I'm feeling too hot. Maybe this will cool me down. Casas fouls 1 away. It's still 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-0 Red Sox in the top of the first on a 2-run home run by Alex Bregman. Excuse me. Pitch. It's a called strike 3 at the top of the zone. I'll just, Great. I got the hiccups.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
I got the hiccups. 2 down. All right, Morton, you're on pace for 27 strikeouts and 27 runs. Good stuff. Pitch. Curveball, called a strike. Trevor Story with a solo home run. And that was last night, right? Fouled away, 0-2. Morton's already sweating. That's a great sign. What's the temperature like in Baltimore right now? I can't trust what the game day page says on Yahoo because they were 10 degrees off last time. Oh, and 2 the count on Story. 2 down, base is empty, and that pitch is high. How you doing, Charm City chat? Don't worry, BW, our offense should be good today. Yeah, be great if our best hitter was in there. Swing and a miss, and Rutschman will tag the batter to complete the out on a pitch in the dirt. Inning over. Morton strikes out 3 batters and gives up 2 runs. If that's a trade in Monopoly, I'm turning it down. We go to the bottom of the first. Boston 2 and the Orioles coming up. Where's my special lucky? All I wanted was, after seeing the Gunnar news, was all I said to myself was, Morton, please. Morton, please. Prove all the people wrong. Go out there and bounce back with a solid second game. Show us why you're still pitching into your 40s, man. Jeez Louise. I said I'd give all my boys 3 starts. Morton gets one more. And he's still got the rest of this game. Hell, he might throw 5 shutout innings from here on, and I look back and go, wow, what a nice game. Am I betting on that? No, but it could happen, so I have to acknowledge that. But if he continues to look like he has between the first start and the first inning of this game, all the way through this game and then a third start, that's what I said back when people started freaking out after one game. Give it 3 games, 3 starts. Everybody gets 3 turns in the rotation. That's 15 games into the season, which is less than 10% of the season. That's enough time to evaluate without, knee-jerking and reacting too much. But, yeah, Morton, come on, dude. This is looking like Craig Kimbrell, the 2025 starting pitcher version of a signing. So far. Said Mullins is going to lead things off. Let's see what we can do.
Vote said, now you know what to do.
He shows bunt, and he takes a called strike that was outside. Great start. Tanner Houck last season, 30 starts, 9-10 record, a 3.12 ERA, which is pretty damn solid. This pitch is high, 1 ball and 1 strike. Correct, Doug. 1-1 pitch. That ball might have caught the top outside corner, but said gets the call. It's 2-1. This pitch is called a strike. Well, if the last pitch was not called correctly, then this was a makeup call because that pitch was high. 2-2 the count. I better check the name of today's umpire. Is it Laz Diaz? Here's a foul ball off to the right. I better brace myself. It's Eddie Moscoso. Edwin Moscoso. Okay. 2-2 pitch to Mullins. That one's lined down in the corner. That ball is it gone? That's a home run. That ball snuck in the foul pole onto the flag court. Mullins rips one down the line, and the Orioles have replied as quickly as one can. First batter, home run. Cedric Mullins, bye-bye birdie. All right. Adley Rutschman takes a breaking ball for a called strike. 0-1. I mean,
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
Line drive, base hit down the right field line. The first baseman, Casas, got a glove to it, so the ball slowed down and didn't go all the way down the line into the corner for a potential extra base hit, but Rutschman will gladly take the hit. I mean, folks, let's respond, please. Can this be one of those double-digit run days that we kind of need? I think we might need it. Jordan Westberg coming up.
Well, West is that way.
And he takes low for ball 1. 2-1. With nobody out in the bottom of the first, we've got a crooked number on the scoreboard. 2-1. Pitch. Hit on the ground. This could be 2. And it is tailor-made. It's a double play. 6-4 to 3.
Big buck. Stop it all.
Oh, looks like it's just going to be one of those emotional roller coaster games. All right. Here's Ryan O'Hearn.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
And he takes a called strike, a sinker on the knees, outside edge. Oh and 1 on O'Hearn. Fastball high, 1 ball, 1 strike. We had the least amount of double play balls hit into last season, but Chilo's under the impression that we'll break the all-time record this year. It's amazing. That would be an amazing turnaround. 2-1 the count. Pitch. Breaking ball that just came back over the outside corner. A backdoor sweeper. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. And the pitch. Check swing, and O'Hearn went around, and that'll end the inning. The Orioles do respond. Said Mullins, unfortunately, he's leading off the game, so nobody's on base potentially to help maybe tie this game up, but we'll take a run back. At the end of 1 inning. Really? We got to do this 8 more times? It's, what happened to the scoreboard? It's 2-1 Boston. Now I got to fix this. Now what? Always something. There. Behave. Folks, look it. All right. We've all had days like this, right? We've all had days where it just feels like Murphy's Law. Everything you do, you go to touch a door, you get an electric shock, and then you go to maybe just lightly toss something in the trash can, and then it just plops onto the floor, and you got a mess. It just every little thing you do ain't going right. Well, I've been up for about 25 minutes, and so far, it's April 4th where I am, and so far the 4th stinks. Now next month, May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. But April the 4th, I don't know. Could it? All right. Yeah, I'm the negative guy now. I'm the negative one. I'm turning the tables. You guys want negativity? Here we go. This is an experimental game. Let's see what happens when BW just pisses and moans for 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Let's see how good this goes. I don't know. Here we go. Second inning. First pitch is high from Morton. Head high. To Wilyer Abreu. Sorry, I've got like some kind of indigestion. I got to be honest. It's that kind of thing where if you feel like if you just had like a sip of ginger ale, your stomach would be all right. But yeah, something's going on. Just more problems. Here's a curveball for a called strike. 2-1 on Wilyer Abreu. This is a cutter that is above the zone, ball 3. So falling behind the leadoff man here. And the pitch. That ball's fouled back, full count. I have a legit reason to be just not in a mood. It's just, yeah. What are you going to do? We got a payoff pitch coming. Here it is. High, ball 4. Leadoff walk. I'm just looking like where is my special lucky? Where is it? Christian Campbell coming up. Oh boy. What's because I'm a smoker? Don't smoke. What? What are you talking about? Is somebody going to lecture me on that? Really? I've revealed the sort of mood I'm in today, and someone's going to attempt that? Okay. Want to know the count on Campbell. Good luck with that. This pitch is a called strike on a curveball. And the count 1-1. Runner at first, nobody out, top of the second. 2-1 Boston. Ah, okay. So I'll stop doing that, and I guess what? Get head? I'll get head right before every game. That way, I'll give you a better call. 2 balls and a strike on Christian Campbell. Check on the runner. He's back in head first. Okay. Those are all the reasons. Nobody who smokes has ever had a good day. All the other days I've had, that was just some kind of weird. I don't know. This is the real day. This is what's norm. This should be the norm because I smoke. Okay, 3-1 the count on Campbell. And the pitch. Popped up. Stay in play. Where are you? It's behind home plate. It's out of reach. The count is full. Well, it seemed like the ladies here in chat know how to roll. Pun intended. Payoff pitch coming. And that ball's crushed in the left. Over the head and over the wall. 2-run homer, Christian Campbell. 4-1. Fuck this. It's because I smoke. Yeah, all right. Thanks for the advice. 4-1 Boston. Morton hears a boo. You know what? That is pretty damn funny, Vonnie. I got to admit. Yep, Chilo, feel free. Feel free. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Because I smoke. Here's a called strike down the middle. 1-1 the count on whoever the hell's up now. Who is it? Narvaez. Backup catcher. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Oh, boy. Yeah, it looks like I picked the wrong day to quit licking toads' butts. This pitch is foul back. It's still 1-2 on Narvaez. Nobody out, top of the second. Boston with 4 runs on the board. A pair of 2-run homers. Both right-handed hitters off of Morton. Just jumping on a pitch and cranking it out to left field. Like batting practice. Let's be honest. You can be up there for batting practice and can't hit the ball like it's been hit off of Morton 2 times now. 2-2 on this pitch up and away. Morton on 41 pitches. He's gotten 3 outs. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Great. 4 strikeouts. He's on pace for 27 strikeouts. We just have to keep him in there all game. I mean, might as well. They might beat us 48-3, but we'd get a record. Rafaela is out next. 1 down. And he pops up the first pitch. Rutschman takes off the mask. O'Hearn wants it. In fair territory, he makes the catch on the infield for the second out. The first non-strikeout for Morton. Back to the top of the order. So 1 trip through the order, 4 strikeouts, 2 two-run homers, and a pop-up. Jaron Duran takes a called strike. Nice location, Charlie. There. A compliment. The 0-1. Tapped foul, 0-2. Well, small crowd, it would look, on this getaway afternoon. I guess, at least for the first couple of innings, the less eyes watching, the better. Here's a swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt. Once again, Rutschman will have to tag the batter to complete the out. 5 strikeouts through 2 innings for Charlie Morton. You know, on another day, we might be really pumped about that. The problem is you can't give up a 2-run homer every inning and expect to win. We go to the bottom of the second. It's 4-1 Boston. All right, I got to get out of this. Because, see, the problem is when I get negative, like, I'm really good at it. Like you know, I just start cracking jokes. It gets crazy. I don't want this to happen. What can we do? The hat's already like, don't look at me. The hat just gave me a don't look at me look. Almost laughed at me for just looking at him just now. The hat's like, really? You want me to figure out a way to hit crochet and now this? All right, I get it. I get it, hat. I'll see you in Kansas City. Wait, why are we down? Well, I'm down because Gunnar Henderson isn't on the team right now. What'd you miss? You missed Charlie Morton stinking it up. It's the haircut. All right, well, if I can't get help from the hat, and if my haircut sucks, I've only got one option. This fucking thing. There. All right. You wanted it? You got it. King shit. Hanging out with you on this Thursday afternoon. How you doing, everybody? I hope your kids are in school because your boy's got a potty mouth today. That's right. Calling an audible. Tyler O'Neill at the plate. He takes a called strike 1.
Ahoy there! Anybody home?
Man, this soundboard sounds stupid when we're losing. Here's a pop-up. It's to center field. Rafaela waiting a long time. He finally gets it. And O'Neill retired. 1 down. Oh, my. Yeah, folks, come on back for Thursday. If the swearing is a problem, I do apologize, but I'm only human. Of flesh and blood, I'm made. We got Silent J up at the plate. And he's got a 1-1 count. After that pitch inside. Next offering from Houck up and in. Kjerstad turns away from it. Ball 2. 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss, split finger. Good action on it. Started in the zone, then dropped below, and Kjerstad swung over it. 2-2 pitch, off the plate outside, full count. Jackson Holliday on deck. I'm king of the world, Ma. I made it. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Another splitter. Got 2 swings and misses on that pitch. And I got a feeling Kjerstad better be looking for it next time up because Houck's not going to forget. 2 down for Holliday. Split finger low for ball 1. Jackson has a home run and a couple RBI in the first week of the season. This pitch is a breaking ball that is called a strike on the outside. One pitch. That one's low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Holliday at .316 with the batting average. This ball's hit to left and hanging up there for Duran, who makes the catch to end the inning. Yep, pretty sparse crowd, getting a pretty good look. The lower bowl's not too bad from dugout to dugout, but yeah, once you get past the bases into the outfield, down the lines there, it's pretty sparse. Looks a little bit overcast over there today, too. The inning's over. We head to the third. 4-1 Red Sox, folks. I don't know. Can we figure out a way? I mean, come on. We got a ways to go. All right. I'm done. The pity party is over. You know, screw this hat. I already said you can use bad language, so who gives a shit? You know, keep doing that, whatever. But, you know, I'm done. I'm done with the pity party, all right? It lasted, 10 minutes? Whatever. Morton might go out there and give up another 2-run homer in the third. And if he does, yank him for Christ's sake. But whatever. It's looking like we're from, can't say anything yet. We're before giving up completely. We're in Act 2, which is, it is looking like Morton was not a good signing. It is looking like that. It is looking like there were other pitchers out there willing to take a 1-year contract that were better options than this, is all I'm saying. It looks that way. Looks. Okay? Quotes. I don't want to be misquoted. I didn't see the team give up yesterday, Danny. I saw that was Crochet pitching lights out for 8 shutout innings and could hand it right off to the closer. Those games happen. Morton's first pitch is a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. The Dodgers will have a showing like our offense did against Crochet or some other top-of-the-line pitcher. It happens. 2-0 on Devers. So we're falling behind the leadoff man again. Devers walked his first time up, came around to score. That's a strike and a generous one. A couple inches above the zone on a fastball. 2-1 the count. Starting the third inning, and Morton's about to throw pitch number 50. That one's fouled back. 2-2. Speaking of Crochet, he's getting interviewed by the broadcast team on the network I'm watching, which I guess if it isn't Nesson, it's another Boston broadcast. I don't know. I think it's Nesson. I don't see their logo anywhere. 2-2 the count. Devers fouling another pitch away. Sorry, folks. I am calling this like it's a golf. Let's go. Where's that BW Passion? Pitch. Fouled away again. God. Oh, boy. We got Kyle Gibson. We got him. I mean, he should be ready before Grayson. If Morton gets one more, here's a swing and a miss. Morton with what, strikeout number 6? He's got plenty of those. Now what? Now my screen went black. Okay, there it goes. All right. Who's this guy sitting next to Garrett Crochet? He looks lost. Pitch to Bregman is a cutter for a called strike. Bregman got the scoring started on the day with a 2-run homer in the bottom of the first. Or top of the first, excuse me. This pitch is a called strike. It's 0-2 on Bregman now. Oh, I'm sorry. There's your info. Information. Gibson, another old pitcher. Well, Slicer, what do you want, man? I'm trying, dude. We got to look at options, man. Swing and a miss. I mean, Gibby's what, 35? That's 5 years younger than Morton. That's a half-decade difference. I'll take it. It's another strikeout. I mean, Morton is striking guys out. It's just he's left a couple of fat pitches out over the plate and gotten crushed. It's all or nothing here. 2 down. Tristan Casas coming up. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. I mean, Morton's got 7 strikeouts of the first 8 outs. Why can't, I mean, can we trade the strikeouts for the runs? Like, how about you strike out half as many guys and give up half as many runs? Is that possible? 1-1 pitch. Opposite field base hit over the glove of the third baseman, Urias, for a 2-out single by Tristan Casas. That pitch was 94 right down the middle. I mean, right down the middle. So Casas was late to swing. That was a reaction swing. And because it was right down the middle, it just a level swing. You hit it to the opposite field, you're on for a hit. Here's a cutter for strike 1 to Trevor Story. Morton up to 60 pitches now. We're in the 3rd inning. Welcome anyone not negative. Pitch off the plate, and the count even up at 1-1. Oh, yeah. Of course the Orioles could win this. Of course. Our offense is capable of putting up double-digit runs, and I don't think... are we playing? Houck? I don't think Houck is the type of guy that can completely shut an offense down. Houck is a good pitcher, but he's not a shutdown. Like, nobody can touch this guy kind of a pitcher, which Crochet can be when he's pitching well. 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss, 2-2. So, yeah. I'm just wondering how many more runs are going to be coughed up before we got a chance to come back. And I want that answer to be none. But based on the first 2 innings, hard to feel that way. We got 2 out here, 2 strikes on the batter, runner at first, a chance for Morton to get a 0 in this frame, and that pitch is high, full count. Man, oh man. All the way to the end of the line. Wilyer Abreu on deck. And the payoff pitch to Story is popped up left field. Camping under it is Carlson, who makes the catch, and the inning is over. Morton won an inning, didn't give up a run. Hey, all right, folks. I mean, shoot.
Baltimore, you are seeing history being made today.
All right. What I'm talking about.
You never heard of Baltimore style?
This being Baltimore and all.
All right, I need something to wake me up. Somebody fill this room full of bees. That'll wake me up.
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Oh, my eyes! Eyes! Ah!
All right, that'll get you going. Oh, a sandwich. You know what? I blew it because I don't have a sandwich. You know what I got? I got sushi. Does sushi count as a sandwich? A sandwich? Sorry. Forgive me for mispronouncing sandwich. Oh, my goodness. Oh, you know what I got, folks? Oh, we've got a challenge. If we can't do it today, then we'll try it tomorrow. But if anybody in the Charm City chat who is not currently a Magic member, you know, if you don't have that pair of binoculars next to you, you know, those binoculars.
Nice binoculars. Nice binoculars.
Same deal as yesterday. Bartman was up for the challenge. Become a BirdWatcher Magic member today. Not only do you get yourself those binoculars, not only do you get to be a Magic member and support the channel for just 17 cents a ball game, you will activate 5 additional free memberships for 5 random lucky bird watchers out there. How's that sound? We got Ramon Arias, and a first pitch sends him to the ground, up and in. Ball 1 from Houck. Ramon.
I have a brother.
That'll wake you up. Little chin music. 1 ball, no strikes. I see a guy in the front row right here. It looks like he's already dozing off. That pitch is a strike, 1-1. I hear a bugle in the crowd. This pitch is fouled back, 1-2. Yeah, Jackson Merrill, yet another giant contract extension for another young, good player for a team that says, you know what, we like you enough to where we want to keep you around for a long, long time. Hey, Baltimore, can we do that? You know, seeing as how we were going to give Corbin Burns like $200 million. Swing and a miss. Arias strikes out, 1 down. I mean, we were going to give him 200-something million. Take that 200-something million you were going to give him, and let's start using that as some lock up some player money. Starting with Adley Rutschman. Do it. Do it now. Do it now. Come on. Do it now. This is a called strike to Dylan Carl. Hey, Dylan. Dylan, you son of a...
Dylan, your son?
0-1 is swung on a missed. It's 0-2. Yeah. So now I'm sounding like, yeah. Do I have any? I might crack a beer for this one. I might have to crack a beer for this one, I'll tell you. We got an 0-2 count. Pitch. Called strike 3. That looked outside. It was a good 0-2 pitch. Can't fault Houck. But it just sucks for us. As that ball appeared to be just a touch outside. Nice frame job as well by the catcher there. Here's Ced Mullins, our only offense today. Boy, it's almost like we're in October again. And he takes a splitter in the dirt for ball 1. Got to stick to the cider, huh? Whoever this dude is with the great seat right behind the Geico sign on the first base side behind home plate. Got on some orange pants. He's got to be a big fan, but those sunglasses make me feel like he's just sleeping behind there. 2-1 on Ced Mullins. Now I'm just watching people in the crowd. Next pitch. Outside. We got a 3-1 count. Well, Gunnar is a Boris client, so nobody can afford him because Boris won't allow his clients to sign extensions. More money if you just wait for free agency. Forget team loyalty. Ced Mullins draws a 2-out walk. He's reached base both times today. Good for Ced.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
And Rutschman, he followed up that Ced home run with a base hit. Remember that moment of excitement? Rutschman with that hit, and he fouls his first pitch off to the right, 0-1. Boy, they're playing the bugle a lot. Where is Wheel of Fortune, dude? Is Pat Sajak supposed to be here? Pitch. Check swing, and Rutschman had a pitch that went up and in, and the ball was fouled off of his bat. That bat was more protection than anything else on that pitch. 0-2 on Adley. Mullins, always a threat to run. Adley hits this one toward the right side stands, and it's off the screen. Still 0-2. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, Westberg and Gunnar Henderson are Scott Boras clients. So unless they're able to do what hundreds of players that were Boras clients before were not able to do, which is get an extension done before allowing them to, test the free agent market. I mean, that's Boras's whole desire, is to get his clients into a free agent market where he can then get the maximum amount of money for the player. He will always advise the player to not take the extension. Rutschman with a shard flying off his bat on a foul ball. That's not a torpedo. Hey, grab the torpedo. Adley Rutschman, by the way, folks, he has a torpedo bat. He just doesn't use it. Did you know that? He has one. He just doesn't use it. At least he hasn't yet. Can I blame what? Boris for? No. I mean, it makes sense to me. Like he's been doing this a while, and you see the contracts Boris gets, long-term deals. This pitch is low, and down goes Mullins, and he's got that base. It's a stolen base for Sed. And let's hope that means something, because with 2 down, you're in scoring position now. You got Rutschman up there. Get a base hit. Get a run back right here. Chip away. And I'll feel a little bit better about things. Nice work, Sed. 2-2 pitch to Rutschman. Low and in for ball 3. All right, bugle time. Come on. Come on, Charm City chat. Now I'm asking for it. Now I'm asking for it. Let's go. Come on, Adley. What do you got? Payoff pitch. Low, ball 4. Let's go. Come on, folks. Where you at?
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
That'll bring the tying run up to the plate. And it would also bring the pitching coach out to talk to Tanner Houck. Jordan Westberg. Oh, boy. We've been hitting him in crucial parts of the order, leading off, batting third. That's the sort of respect that Westberg has earned here in this lineup. I called it last year pretty early. Westberg's got to be hitting this part of the order. Well, let's see if he can produce in this spot. What a big spot right here to come up with a clutch hit. 2 on, 2 out. The Orioles need something here. Come on. Lock in, Jordan. Make this the at-bat of the day, if there's going to be one. That one's up the middle and a base hit. Westberg was not waiting. Mullins is going to come around and score easily, and the Orioles do get one back. It's 4-2. Don't stop watching, folks. A 2-out rally. Jordan Westberg. Clutch. Just another part of his makeup. And it's always nice to have the speed of Sed Mullins to score that 2-out run from second. We got Ryan O'Hearn up now.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
And he takes a pitch way off the plate outside for ball 1, folks. Your boy's starting to feel life. I'm starting to feel life. What is this feeling coursing through my veins? Outside, ball 2. Folks.
Life! Life, do you hear me? Give my creation life!
That pitch is a called strike on the outside corner. 2-1 on O'Hearn. Rutschman at second. Westberg at first. 2 down. 4-2 Boston. Pitch. Outside, ball 3. Come on, Charm City chat. Make some noise. Make the noise I'm not allowed to make. I got to fade it out because the pitch is coming in. Here it is. On a 3-1, a check swing. It's a called strike. A nice pitch by Houck. Backdoor sweeper. Just catching the outside corner. Full count now. With 2 down, the runners will be in motion. So anything into an alleyway will tie up the ball game. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and you could see O'Hearn was committed a little too early on that one. That'll end the inning. That pitch wound up below the zone on the outer part of the plate. And O'Hearn wanted to jump on it, but it was not hittable. That's too bad. We do get a run here. 2-run game is a lot better than a 3-run game because now we're in that bloop and a blast territory. Chipping away, folks. We go to the top of the 4th. Boston 4, Baltimore 2. All right. Yes, Westberg is a Boris client. I was under the impression that Rutschman and Gunnar were Boris clients and Westberg was not, up until I was corrected. It's Westberg, along with Gunnar, that are Boris clients. Rutschman's the one that isn't. Ergo, lock up Adley. You know? Like, for whatever reason, this seems to be the time of year that these extensions get done. First couple of weeks into the season, we've seen it now all over the league. Brandon Pfaadt, pitcher for the Diamondbacks, he got one. Cal Raleigh, catcher for the Mariners, he got one. Obviously, Jackson Merrill for the Padres, he got one. Christian Campbell for these Red Sox, he got one. Freaking Garrett Crochet on this team. He got one. Although it's sort of a different kind of an extension. It's not like it's like your sophomore season and we want to lock you up and avoid arbitration. No, that's you're an all-star. Here's a big contract kind of extension. Willie Abreu leading off in the top of the fourth, and he takes a curveball for a called strike from Charlie Morton. Abreu walked his first time up. And that is a line drive into right field, a base hit. Has every leadoff man reached today, or? Christian Campbell coming up. Westberg plays third. That's sort of his designated position, Scott, but because of the Gunnar Henderson injury, Westberg's been playing mostly second base to start the year, with Arias playing third. This is a base hit up the middle by Campbell. Good Lord. All right, get somebody up. Get somebody up. Look, we got one back. I'm not going to allow this to get out of control. Get somebody up. Yeah, Campbell looks really, really good. I hope he doesn't turn into a Oriole killer. That's the last thing we need. All right, so Carlos Narvaez, arguably the weakest bat in this lineup. You got to get this guy 8 and 9 hitters up with nobody out, first and second. And I see over the outfield wall a couple of guys standing up in the Oriole bullpen, but nobody with their jacket off yet. Check swing, no swing, 2-0. Falling behind 2-0 to the backup catcher when you got nobody out and 2 men already on base. Come on, dude. Pitch. Hit in the air. And this could be... Mullins is going to chase it down. That looked like it might land in that Bermuda Triangle in left center, but it was closer to straightaway center field. Shallow. Mullins comes in, makes the catch. Big first out. Cedar Rafaela is next. And after that, the lineup flips over. Duran, Devers, and Bregman all lined up after this. So let's get a ground ball here. Let's get something. Mike Elias did Dingleberry? Well, that's a scandal, if that's true. I could see that on the front page of the Sun tomorrow. Mike Elias did Dingleberry. That's a scandal. Who can confirm this? Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt. It's 0-2 on Rafaela. And it hurt. Well, I guess that's somewhat of a compliment to Mr. Elias. 0-2 count. Foul back. We'll do it again. Devers getting traded with that contract of his. It's kind of hard to trade a guy who's got like an 11-year contract. This ball is going to drop in front of Mullins for a hit. Luckily, the runner at second will only be able to get to third, but the bases are loaded now. Do you have somebody up? Do you have somebody up? Jarren Duran coming up now. I know, like I don't even know what the answer was for, but I just was I was trying to take it out of context and make humor out of it. Because humor is the only thing keeping me from jumping off my balcony over here. Want to know the count on Duran? Bases loaded. Pitch. Swing and a miss, and luckily Duran was interested in getting a big result here. Instead, he swung at a pitch that would have made it 2-0. Pitch. Now it's 2-1. Pitch low and away. A change up. Morton is closing in on 80 pitches now. Two-one pitch. Left field. And caught by Carlson. He spins, throws towards third base. No play at home. It'll be a sacrifice fly, making it 5-2. 2 down in the inning. Runner still at first and second. Wilyer Abreu scoring on the fly ball from Jarren Duran. Rafi Devers is up. Well, Chilo, you have to have X amount of position players and X amount of pitchers, so it doesn't really make sense to cut a infielder, or cut a pitcher to make room for an infielder. It doesn't really work that way. You got a little extra flexibility in September when the rosters expand. You get 2 extra players, and typically it's 1 extra pitcher, 1 extra hitter, but I think in September you can go 2 of a pitcher or 2 of a player, or a position player, but I'm not sure about that. This pitch is fouled back, 2-1 on Devers. Oh, I think with Morton, if, they're going to bring him out there for a third start. And if it goes like the first 2, pitches popped up, should end the inning. Mullins is camping under it, makes the catch. The Red Sox get a run on a sac fly and cancel out the run we scored in the previous half inning. They're back to a 3-run lead as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Boston 5, Baltimore 2. Doesn't get a whole lot easier tomorrow in terms of getting this offense going, because Seth Lugo is going to be on the mound. Now, I don't know what Seth Lugo did in his first start this season, but if he's going to be pitching anything like he did last year, I mean, he was one of the runners-up for the Cy Young Award. Seth Lugo. Been quite the story to his career. He wasn't really considered an elite pitcher by any means in the early years of his career, but he's just sort of developed into a guy like that. I mean, there's an example of a guy who's gotten better with age. Not everybody just turns garbage when they hit 30 or 35 or whatever. Everybody's story is different. And I'm sure last season when the Braves brought back Morton for another year, that some fans are probably going, I don't know, man. Morton, he's old now. Like, we should be moving on from him. Well, they got one more good year out of him. You never know when that, train's finally coming to its last station, you know? What a stupid analogy that is. But you know what I mean. Because you got on the one hand, like, well, he's old, but on the other hand, it's like, well, yeah, but he's still been effectively getting hitters out at this point of his career because he knows how to pitch into his older years. Some pitchers figure that out. But at the same time, no matter who you are, eventually that, again, you come to that final stop on the metro line, it's over. And this could be it for Morton. I don't know. It wouldn't be a shock. Tyler O'Neill has an 0-1 count leading off the bottom of the fourth, and the next pitch is fouled back. It's 0-2. O'Neill 0 for 1 so far today. 5-2 Red Sox. We're in the bottom of the fourth. Rubber game of a 3-game series here. Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Lugo's one start, he's got a 5-4. So Lugo didn't have a great first start. So maybe, just maybe, as this ball's hit down the right field line, over the foul line and into foul ground, Willie Abreu makes the catch. O'Neill flies out to the opposite field for the first out here in the bottom of the fourth. That'll bring up Heston Kjerstad. Probably, Rob. Probably. Hold on, let me go over here. According to the Twitter, probably tomorrow. Probably. Kjerstad takes outside for ball 1. Oh, yeah, probably. Thank you, Janet. Now, why can't they report it that way? Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. You know how pleased I'd be to see an official report telling us that Gunnar is going to be back probably tomorrow. I would forgive them for everything else. 1 ball, 2 strikes. As Kjerstad fouls that last pitch away. 62 pitches now for Houck. And this one's low and in 2-2. A check swing appeal, but I didn't even see Kjerstad really swing. Probably. This ball's hitting the opposite field into the corner and past the diving glove of Rafaela. Kjerstad hits second base hard. He was thinking about 3, I think. But he stops at second. I said corner. I don't know why I did. It split the left center field gap. And Rafaela, the center fielder, trying to chase it down, went into a full dive, came up about a full foot short. And Kjerstad's got himself an extra base hit, so that deserves a little bit of precipitation around here.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
All right, Jackson Holiday. Holiday takes a called strike. Runner at second, 1 down. Pitch. And on the ground, first base side, scooped up by Casas, and it is a close play at the bag, but he beats Holiday for the second out. Kjerstad moving up to third base, but with 2 down, we still need a hit here to make this inning mean something. Ramon Arias needs to come up with a 2-out knock.
I have a brother.
Did nobody want to take that magic member challenge? This pitch is inside. One more reminder. $5. That is the commitment. And you get to be considered the toast of the town for unleashing 5 additional free memberships. Ramon Arias has a 2-0 count now. The next pitch from Houck. That ball's hitting the right center field. This one could drop, and it will. Ramon Arias gets the clutch hit. It's a 2-out single. It's 5-3. Ramon. All right. Chipping away. Dylan Carlson's up 2 down. Arias at first, and he takes a breaking ball in there for strike 1. Carlson split time with the Cardinals and Rays last season, 96 games total. Numbers were not very good, but coming up with the Cardinals, he definitely had some pedigree. I remember him being a prospect breaking into the league. This hasn't really panned out for him yet, but the Orioles are giving him a shot in a role like this where he has a chance to get some playing time if he can prove something. Now that Colton Cowser is out for a couple of months, he swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Switch hitter from the left side. The 1-2. Check swing. He did not go. And I say that before the appeal was made confirmed, because that's how confident I was. I refuse for that to be called a swing. It's 2-2. Come on. Come on, Dylan. Keep the line moving, buddy. Pitch. Hit on the ground. Foul. First base line. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. A run in for the Orioles. It's 5-3 Boston. We're in the bottom of the 4th, and here's your customary bugle charge. The 2-2 to Carlson. Way outside, ball 3. Come on, Charm City chat. I'm smelling blood in the water. Blood in the water. Payoff pitch. And you did not go. Come on. Come on. He didn't go. Did he go? I guess he went. Oh, Carlson. That's not the first Oriole batter to feebly check swing himself on a ball 4 and strike out. That one ends the inning. We do get a run back. We're hanging within reach. We're within reach. All right, we're going to the 5th inning. I mean, wow, we're just not going to the 5th. I tell you what. Bring in Aiken. I mean, Aiken would definitely be, with all the lefty batters in this lineup, somebody that should be used today at some point. And he didn't pitch yesterday, right? So I would think Aiken's going to be in here at some point. Yeah, I want to check on the status of Kyle. I mean, because, you know, Suarez is down too. We need to check on Gibson here. Because, you know, it was explained that it wasn't a situation where the day we signed him, it was suddenly like, well, your spring training starts now, and we'll see you in a month and a half. No, it was like he was already preparing himself. I don't know he's on the roster with the Tides, I think. Is he actually making a start yet, or I don't know. We need to look into that. I'm looking it up right now. Kyle Gibson, latest news. What's the deal? Give me something. Top of the fifth, Charlie Morton's back out there. Why not? Well, there's a curveball for a strike. Do we have anything that has been in the past week? 0-1 pitch to Bregman is a little bit high and a touch outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bregman 1 for 2 with his first Red Sox home run and a couple of RBI. Pitch. That one's laced foul left side. Yeah, I don't see any information about when Gibson is supposed to make his minor league debut. But I'd like to know. Maybe one of the reporters in the post-match game or post-game interview, locker room interviews, maybe that question will come up. That's how you let people know what you're thinking without saying it. Like, so, when's Gibson ready? 1-2 pitch to Bregman is high, 2-2. And Morton's going to pitch himself to a full day's complement of pitches. Here comes number 89 today, and that's a called strike 3. Tough call on Bregman. A high changeup. Hey.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Oh, here's a replay if you're watching of the Alex Bregman faceplant. I tell you what, if we wind up not winning this series, watching Alex Bregman eat dirt, literally, still my highlight of the week here in our opening series. Tristan Casas is up. And first pitch is ball 1. Next pitch is crushed down to the right field corner. Please go foul, and it does. That was hit into the same area Mullins hit a home run, but about 10 feet foul to the right. Maybe more than 10 feet. 15? I don't know. Hey, I think I need some coffee. I need something to balance the special lucky from earlier. I need a little bit of a jolt. I'm sounding pretty monotone. This is, yeah. Yeah, come on. BW, you're better than this. Wake up, buddy. We got Brian Baker getting loose in the bullpen. Brian Baker is up. 1 out, top of the 5th. 1-2 the count on Casas and Charlie Morton. That was pitch number 93, and it's a swing and a miss, and Morton gets another strikeout.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Man, this is frustrating because it's like if Morton can just, maybe not give up 2-run homers like he did, we're talking about 9 strikeouts through 4 2/3 innings, folks. That's pretty damn, that's mountain numbers. Swing and a miss on a curveball to Trevor Story. 2 down, nobody on, top of the 5th. Yeah, I need some coffee, man. As soon as we get this last out, I gotta, let me see. I'll just add to that. F it. We'll do it live. Pitch. Fouled away. 0-2 the count. Matter of fact, I'm getting a head start. Be right back. Was that a foul ball? It's a 1-2 count on Trevor Story. I got water boiling now. Cakes are on the griddle. Pitch up and away, 2-2. Sorry for the indigestion, folks. Pitch number 98 on the day. Swing and a miss, and Charlie Morton, his day may be over. I would assume so. I think it's safe to say his day is over. He just gave us double-digit strikeouts in 5 innings. We should be happy about that, but bottom of the 5th coming up, 5-3 Boston. I mean, damn it, Charlie, this is frustrating. You're showing us how you can not only be a decent pitcher, but like a dominant pitcher. And, you know who else gave up, you know who else could strike guys out, but then would just give up 2-run homers all over the place? You know, I'm thinking of like a Daniel Cabrera or somebody like that. Like, it's great be able to punch guys out, but damn, can't be giving up these 2-run bombs, man. Come on. Especially after how things went in the last game. You knew that we needed a chance to get on the board. We needed to keep things I don't know. Tanner Houck is out for his 5th inning of work. Said Mullins is up to lead it off. Top of the order is up, folks.
Well said, now you know what to do.
Top of the order is up. So a good chance to add on again and try to get back in this ball game here. 2-0 on Mullins. Okay, hold on. I gotta be careful. I'm stirring my coffee right now. Pitches. Whoops. Pitch is fouled back. 2 balls and a strike on Mullins. Houck's next offering is up and away. 3-1. Come on, Sed. Come on, man. Get on base. Take a walk, steal a bag. That is a called strike, a backdoor sweeper on the outside corner. Full count. Oh, God, coffee. Oh, my God. I feel better already. Wow, 1 sip. Pitch. Low and in. And that might have hit Mullins' foot. Either way, he's getting on base. Is that a walk or hit by a pitch? That ball bounced away like it might have hit off the foot. And the Red Sox have double barrel action in their bullpen right now. A left-hander and a right-hander. Lefty Wilson and the righty Kelly. Tying runs coming up, folks. Adley Rutschman.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
And we got a way to get back into this game. Cheer me up. Today I was feeling down. So down that next time that Chilo's feeling negative, I'm not even going to say anything. Chilo, you've earned one special homemade coupon that says one free BW chat pessimism day. You got it. You've earned it, Chilo, because I'm a hypocrite. I've been the pessimist today. We got a pitching change, folks. The Red Sox are going to the bullpen. I don't know what they want to do here. Rutschman hits better from the right hand. Oh, well, okay. So with Westberg, another righty. So I'm assuming they're going to a right-hander here. Because Rutschman hits better against lefties. Then you got the righty Westberg, lefty O'Hearn, but then another righty O'Neill. So 3 of the next 4 batters are either right-handed or hit better like Rutschman does from the other side. So I think the right-hander is coming out. That is my guess. Kelly was the righty getting loose. Zach Kelly should be coming out for Boston. And this looks to be his first appearance of the season. I've got a bunch of zeros up here. A 0 ERA. Let's see. Let me click on him, see if there's any info. Oh, no, he did get 1 game in. 2 innings pitched, gave up 1 hit, and got 1 strikeout. So there you go. Nobody out in the inning. You got Mullins at first, Rutschman coming up, Westberg, O'Hearn, and O'Neill to follow. Let's get back into this ball game, folks. I'm ready. I'm ready. I believe now.
Do you believe in me?
Yes, and I'm sorry I didn't for the first few innings. I'm sorry. My faith was tested. I'm sorry. I was a bad fan. I was a bad fan. Come on, Adley. Here we go. First pitch coming up. And that is inside for ball 1. The bugle's going off at the yard. It's going off here with us. BW's redemption arc starts now. Pitch low. Ball 2. And the best part about it is that I can say stuff like shit. Because I already lifted the you can curse thing today. You can do that still. Swing and a miss. It's a foul tip into the glove of the catcher. 2 balls, 1 strike. Sir Anthony Dominguez is getting up. And is that still Baker out there as well? Here's a ground ball hit softly to second. Campbell goes to second for 1, back to first, and that's another Oriole double play ball. Damn.
Big buck, stop it all.
Damn. Especially with Mullins, the lead runner. Damn it, if he would have sent him. CBW? No, you knew what I knew what was incoming? That comment. That's what I knew what was incoming. Here's a ground ball to third by Westberg. And he will be retired to win the inning. We head on now to the 6th. 5-3 Boston. See? Really, Chilo? You got me. You got me, Chilo. Ah-ha-ha. Another double play ball. Ah-ha-ha. All right, you win. You win. Ah, Christ. Phillies up 1-0 on the Rockies. I think it's a light schedule today. I think it's a light one. Other games I'm looking at start later. Yankees are playing again tonight against the Diamondbacks. Yeah, Phillies and Rockies, the only other game in town. So, between Baltimore and Philly, not too much distance, but in terms of baseball, that's the only part of the country where you can find a game right now, I think. Abreu, Campbell, and Narvaez due up for the Red Sox. And let's see, lefty, righty, and then a backup catcher. I don't care. What do you do here? Do you go with Dominguez? Do you go with Baker? Oh, so those are both righties. I don't know. Why'd they get two righties up? In case the Orioles tied it, maybe Dominguez. So, yeah, probably Baker. Yep, there he is, Baker. Hey, look at me using my noodle. Through the art of deduction, BW was able to figure out who was going to pitch to begin the inning. It is indeed Brian Baker, top of the sixth, fourth appearance of the season. He hasn't given up a run yet. No walks in 3 2/3 innings. Opponents hitting just a $167. Folks, on paper, Brian Baker is our best arm in the pen right now. First pitch to Abreu is low for ball one. 96 on a fastball. What's that about a hat, Janet? The 1-0. Popped foul and out of play. Well, at least we can hopefully help out some degenerate gamblers out there have a good day, right? Swing and a miss. That's a term of endearment. Don't misconstrue, okay? I love my degenerate Oriole gamblers. Out there grinding their way. Can I do it? Or will I do it? Here is a foul ball at the plate. 1-2 the count. I don't know. I'm feeling extra handsome right now, and I'd rather just have my giant face on the screen. That's what you're here for, right? My striking good features. 1-2 pitch. This pitch is foul back. Count even up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Will your break? Oh, no, it's still 1-2. Why would they had a ball if it's a foul ball? See, your boy is going to have to get back his special lucky because he's just not on his game tonight. Something's off. There you go. Look where we are. Look where we are now. 1-2 pitch. Outside 2-2. 5-3 Boston in the top of the sixth. Why, thank you, Miss Janet. Folks, when a lady tells me that.
Hey, everybody, we're all going to get laid.
It's in the bag. You're welcome, Alan. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, and Baker continues to impress out of the pen. Comes in here and blows that dude away, figuratively speaking. And that'll bring up Christian Campbell. Can we pitch around this guy now? I mean, he's the number 7 hitter in the lineup. I say until further notice, don't give this guy anything to hit. He takes a slider top of the zone for a called strike. Brian Baker's not interested in pitching around anybody right now. He's getting outs. And he jams Campbell on that fastball to make it 0-2. Fouled away. That's what I'm talking about. We got to do more of that. I'm not seeing enough of our guys throw the heater in on the hands. Jam these guys. This pitch is hit on the ground to third. Gobbled up by Urias. Over to first in time. 2 down. Campbell retired for the first time today. It took Brian Baker to make Baker a starter. I don't know. Good Lord. Dapper. I got the Dapper Dan in the hair. Got to use that Dapper Dan. Might have some gopher here in the next inning. This pitch is hit to right by Narvaez, and that's going to drop in for a weakly hit ball by the backup catcher. It just drops in. Ugh. They better not score off of this. It was a good pitch from Baker. Just an unlucky result. Cedar Rafaela is up now with 2 down, runner at first. First pitch to him is a swing and a miss. Front door slider there from Baker. Got that Dapper Dan. I am a man of constant sorrow. I've seen trouble all my days. Well, if that doesn't get the neighbor pounding on the wall, nothing will. 0-2 the count on Rafaela. The 0-2. Hit on the ground hard, but right to short. Holiday goes to second for the force, and that'll end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th. The Orioles trail it 5-3. Nice work by Baker. 4 6 long years, I'm just a stranger. I have no friends to help me now. Hey, speaking of friends to help me now, anybody want to be a Magic member? Anybody got $5? $5. Come on, look back in your life and think about, man, $5. What a waste of $5 that was. Come on, you mean to tell me you didn't go to Subway and get a $5 footlong one time and go, you know what? That was a waste. Here's 5 unwasted dollars. You get a chance to basically be like a, what do you call it? A sponsor to like 5 other people here. It's a win-win. It's a win-win. And it's happened. Queasy has come through, folks. Queasy.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
I really do too, Queasy. Queasy coming through, folks. Just like that. And look at this, folks. Look how easy this is. Thanks to Queasy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. 5 more Magic members. Boom. Cheers to you, Queasy. Sam Dilworth. Big Cuz. Aaron's Room. Maximus Minimus. And Spurger King have all become BirdWatcher members as well. Folks, Queasy, the chat is yours. Queasy, what do you got on your mind? Because you know what? You've earned it. The patron saint of the Charm City chat today. All right, first pitch here in the bottom of the sixth is a fastball from Wilson, the new pitcher, left-hander. And that is to Ryan O'Hearn, who's still out there facing a lefty. Come on, O'Hearn. Can you hit a lefty? Swing and a miss. It's 1-1.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
We got a new Magic member, Jeremy Bear. Look at these binoculars, folks.
Nice binoculars. Nice binoculars.
I mean, we're decked out now. Look at our fit. Here's a ground ball to second. Routine play, and O'Hearn grounds out 4-3. First out here in the bottom of the sixth. Tyler O'Neill coming up.
Ahoy there! Anybody home?
Great stuff, guys. Thanks so much once again, both to Queasy for getting the party started. And then for Jeremy come in and, bookend it with another Magic membership. Thanks so much to Jeremy as well. Appreciate it, guys. Really, really do. Really, really do.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
0-1 pitch to O'Neill, swing and a miss. He chased a high fastball. It's 0-2. Bloop and a blast, folks. Bloop and a blast. You know this team can blast. Where's the bloop? Coming this fall on ABC from the creators of Who's the Boss, it's Where's the Bloop? Starring Tony Danza and Patrick Duffy, with a special guest appearance from Uncle Jesse from Full House. Where's the Bloop? Part of the new TGIF lineup this fall on ABC. Sorry, I had to read that. One of my newer sponsors. The 1-2 pitch to O'Neill. Hit in the air, behind the plate, foul. Count remains a ball and 2 strikes. Or double blast, which, if you go to a certain website, probably a unique search phrase. Umpire says you did not allow Tyler O'Neill a chance to set in the box, so Wilson threw a pitch that did not count. It's still 2-2 on Tyler O'Neill. O'Neill looked ready to go. O'Neill looked kind of surprised as anybody that the umpire stopped that pitch. Popped up. O'Neill got jammed. Hopefully he gets out of play. It does. And the count is still 2-2. Come on, buddy. What's that about O'Neill mashes lefties? We need one right here. How about a blast and then a bloop and then a walk-off blast? This pitch is in the dirt, folks. We got a full count. Come on. Any way you can, buddy. Any which way you can. Payoff pitch coming to Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a miss. High gas in under the hands. 96 by Wilson. And that is how you get O'Neill out as a lefty pitcher. You throw it perfectly up and in, and if O'Neill's not looking in that quadrant, he's not catching up to that. After that strikeout, a visit from the Red Sox pitching coach. Base is empty, 2 down, bottom of the 6th. Still a lot of time here in the ball game. A lot of time in a sport that's not supposed to have time. So they brought in that pitch clock. Although I have to admit, I am a fan of the pitch clock. I am. Ryan Mountcastle. Needs to start a 2-out rally here. Base is empty. Come on, mount up, folks.
Okay, mount up.
He takes inside for ball 1. Mountie. I don't know if you've noticed, but that giant left field out there, that wall, been moved in for you. Pitch, swing and a miss. Slider in the dirt. 1-1 the count. What do you say you test out the new dimensions over there, buddy, against this lefty pitcher? 1-1. Breaking ball stays off the plate outside. 2-1. Next pitch goes back to the same pitch, and this time it might have caught that outside edge. Mountcastle did not like the call. I mean, it might have just touched the line. It was a good pitch. He got the call, so ultimately a good pitch. This pitch is fouled back. Okay, 2-2 the count. Come on, Mountie. It's an overcast day in downtown Baltimore. I don't see any blue in the sky at all, but at the same time, it doesn't look like the clouds are threatening with rain at all. Which honestly is my favorite kind of weather. Overcast without the threat of rain, especially in the hotter months. That's my kind of weather. We got a full count. Come on, Mountie. Come on, buddy. Payoff pitch. Oh, you swung at ball 4. Well, he got a piece. The inning, or the at bat will continue. Well, to be fair, the inning as well with 2 down. Everything will continue, but that would have been ball 4. I wish we could show a little bit more better plate vision when we get into these full counts and lay off those pitches out of the zone. Swing and a line drive. Fair ball down the left field line. That one's going to roll up against the side wall. And Mountcastle pulls into second with a stand-up double. And there goes the fishing rod. Let's see who he catches in the dugout here. It's a 2-out double. 2-out rally time, folks.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
Jackson time. Tying run at the plate in the form of Jackson Holliday, 0 for 2 so far today. Facing a lefty. And a swing and a miss. He got a fastball right down Broadway. Looked to be a little bit late on it. Weissert, another righty, is getting loose for the Red Sox. I don't know why I said another righty when there's a lefty out there now. Maybe I need to... Where's that special Lucky? I need to get through this. I need more coffee. We got a 1-1 count. Here it comes. And Holliday lays off a pitch just a bit high. 2-1. Come on, folks. Come on. Two 2-1. Holliday back up the middle, but the shortstop playing near the second base bag was positioned perfectly to get this one. Holliday grounds out to win the inning 6-3. The Orioles threaten a little bit. They get a runner in scoring position, but they cannot drive him in. We go now to the 7th. Late innings coming up. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Orioles 3. Bong hit time. And And I don't have anything really for that. You know, the only thing I got close to any of this is, our favorite spring training player. You're still here in the system, aren't you? I wouldn't have taken you out of the system, right? Did you get moved somewhere? Where are you, buddy? I did not get rid of Machine. Say it isn't so. Folks, I may no longer have Machine in the machine. That is a terrible loss. I'm running through it for the third time because I can't believe it.
This is great iced tea.
Yeah, I'm sure it's great iced tea, but it's not the love machine. It's gone. What's this one?
Danny!
All right. This soundboard has completely gotten out of control. It's gotten out of hand. I'm going to have a regular lucky. This coffee is hot. Got to open up the back door, so that's not a euphemism. I'm literally opening my back door, so all of you freaks out there in Charm City, try and be cool, all right? We got top of the order for Boston coming up. Keegan Aiken, who called it? He's out for the Orioles now here in the top of the seventh. Be right back. Ball one to Duran. Next pitch. Check swing foul, 1-1. Ooh, 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 looking out my back door. The 1-1 from Aiken is hit in the left, backing up and making the catch is Carlson as he backpedals onto the warning track. Nice play out there by Dylan, you son of a former major league player, probably. Isn't that how they say it in Predator? Aiken making his fourth appearance of the season. He hasn't given up a run yet. That's all he does. Rafael Devers up with one down. 0 for 2 today, and he goes to the opposite field. And once again, Carlson is on the scene. Much easier play this time, and quickly. 4 pitches, 2 outs. It's a Keegan Aiken special. Once again, need I remind folks, you don't have to be a guy with great stuff and strike guys out. How about a guy that induces weak contact and gets 2 outs on 4 pitches? I'd rather have that guy. Alex Bregman is up, and this is the one batter that Aiken might want to be careful with. And look at that, a slider on the back door, belt high. It was off the plate, but Aiken got the call. I love it. 0-1. This pitch is low. Ain't no faking about Keegan Aiken. Ain't no mistaking about Keegan Aiken. And I love bacon, but as much as I love Aiken, I love bacon more. This ball is hit down the left field line, and just like that, Keegan gives up a 2-out double to Alex Bregman. But again, Bregman, the righty batter in the lineup, he hits lefties well. We brought him in to get Duran out and Devers out. This was the one he wasn't supposed to get, but now the lefty Casas is due up. And if you get him, then Aiken's done his job. 2 down in the inning, Bregman at second base. Casas is up there 1 for 3. And look at that first pitch slider on the outside edge to get ahead of Casas 0-1. See, Aiken knows what he's doing. He's like, I'll give up that hit to Bregman. Just keep it in the yard. This pitch is hit in the air to left, and maybe I need to eat my words, and there you go. Opposite field, 2-run homer off a lefty. Tristan Casas has just made it 7-3 Boston. And everything I've just talked about to try to sound positive. I've been building my way back to feeling positive. Well.
Big buck. Stop it all.
All right. Aiken gives up his first runs of the season. It's 7-3 Boston, 2 down, bases empty now. And that'll bring up Trevor Story. It looks like he got hit in the foot. By the way, that's another home run that would not have been a home run with the previous dimensions. So make it, 2 or 3 home runs the Red Sox have hit the left. We haven't gotten one out there yet. Can we move the wall back, please? This isn't working yet. 1-1 to Story, swing and a miss. Where is my ashtray? Have an ash? I don't know what I'm going to do here. There it is. It's way the hell out of the way. 1-2 on Story. And the pitch. Hit in the air, behind the plate, foul. 1-2. Red Sox are coming. Huh? Alive people. Oh. I read that wrong, Ronnie. How's it looking like last place? If Boston wins and we lose, we're both 3-4. Right? This pitch is popped up third base side, caught by... Who's that out there? Is that still O'Hearn? Nice catch. All right, so maybe if we don't win today, we'll be tied for last. But one game under 500. I mean, look, I'm not worried about our record. The record, I'm not worried about. I'm worried about certain players and whether or not they're going to help this team this season, who so far have shown that not only may they not be helping, they may be hurting this team. And how soon are we going to address those kinds of players before we fall further behind? Hey, Chilo, remember how you were telling me you can't watch a team win X amount of games? You know what the record was for the pennant-winning Diamondbacks just 2 seasons ago? Remember when Arizona went to the World Series? You know how many wins they had in the regular season that year? Take a guess. Don't Google it. Anybody take a guess. The quicker you guess, the more I'll believe you that you didn't just look it up. Michael says 87. 71, Rob? Really? They went 71 and 91 and got a playoff spot? Lamario says 88. Dr. Afro 84. 90, 89. 79, again, that's a losing record. Folks, you got to get at least... Now, they had a winning record. It was 85 wins. That was it. They went 85 and 77. There it is, Tom. 85 and 77. Think about that for a minute. So, over the course of the season, that basically means they were one game over 500 a month. You hear what I'm saying? One game over 500 a month. That's all I'm going to say. Garbage division? The division with the Dodgers and the Padres. That's garbage. Some people would consider the NL West, if not the best division, certainly the second best division in baseball. Garbage division? What you talking about, Willis? Justin Slayton's out here, and Arias goes after a pitch and lines it into left field. Folks, this is good news. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. All right? If you remember, in game one of this series, Slayton came out to pitch and absolutely gave up the farm. And here he is again and gives up a first batter base hit. Might he crap the bed for us again? This could be a chance. This could be a window right now. Dylan Carlson at the plate. Swing and a miss. Carlson, take a pitch, dude. Come on, man. Make this Slayton guy prove that he can get outs. 0-1 the count. Pitch. Low. 1-1. There you go. There you go, buddy. 7-3 Red Sox, bottom of the seventh. Oh, I forgot about the seventh inning stretch time. Jesus, folks, I forgot.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Folks, get some cakes on the griddle real quick, or else we might completely screw up this entire attempted rally. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Get the cakes on the griddle. Folks, pitch. Called a strike on the outside corner. It's 2-2. Cakes up in the chat.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
2-2 on Carlson. Pitch. Swing, and did he get a piece? Yes. Thank God. Carlson just gets a piece to stay alive. 2-2. Nobody out, runner at first. We're hoping we can get to Justin Slayton for the second time in this series. Oh, that's a lot of cakes. The 2-2. Called strike 3, and that was a nasty pitch. That looked to be heading away from the plate. Carlson gave up on it. I probably would have too, but that ball tailed back over the outside corner. Nasty pitch to get the first out. All right, folks. Ced Mullins is up. It's the top of the order. Don't give up yet. Top of the order up now. Come on, Ced. You know what to do. First pitch is low. Ced's taking a pitch like he should.
Well said, now you know what to do.
Keep the line moving, Ced. We got to get 4 runs back. 1-0 pitch. Fouled away, 1-1. Oh, boy. Slayton's next pitch is fought off foul. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes on Mullins. A cutter at 93 miles an hour. Mullins has a hit, and was he hit by a pitch? How did he get on the other way? That's a high fastball, and Mullins lays off. It's 2-2, folks. Charm City chat. You down with CCC? Pitch. Oh, my God, that pitch happened right when my game went frozen. Are you kidding me? Rotten timing. Rotten timing. Unbelievable. Ah, boy. stink. Come on, man. Hurry up. Please tell me Mullins has done something good. It looks like a fly ball to center field caught by Raffaella for the second out. All right, Adley. Mullins flies out to center. Sorry about that most recent technical glitch. Come on, Adley. Keep the line moving, buddy.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
We got to get to this Slayton guy. We've shown we can do it already. Pitch. Bottom of the zone. Catcher tried to frame it, but it's low. Next pitch is in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike on Adley Rutschman. Come on, Adley. You're due for another homer, man. Pitch. Fouled back again. Adley was on that pitch. Just missed it. Two down, runner at first base. The 1-2 count to Rutschman. Breaking ball, and boy, how did Adley get a piece of that? That ball bounced in there. The at-bat will continue. Come on, Adley. Get us back in this game, man. 1-2 pitch. And he lays off that curveball. Nice eye to make it 2-2. That was a strikeout pitch, and Adley able to lay off. Two. Hit on the ground, right side, right to Casas at first. He just turns around to hit the bag with his foot to end the inning. Adley grounds out. The Orioles get another base runner but can't score. And 7 innings complete now here in Baltimore. Orioles are running out of time. We head to the 8th inning. Boston 7, Baltimore 3. Oh boy. Folks, you know what I haven't talked about the whole gosh darn stream today? The like button. And see, this is what happens. We've got the usual amount of people here, well over 100, but the like count needs to match it. 75 likes at the moment, folks. I am asking those out there right now. Perhaps you just forgot. Perhaps you just need a gentle reminder. That's all this is. I'm not trying to annoy you, but we got a commercial break right now. This channel needs support from you in all kinds of ways, and this is a way to do it that it's the easiest way. It's the least effort and cheapest way. You hit that like button. Look at that. We're about to hit 80. Keep it coming, and we'll get to 100. And your boy will have something to feel good about no matter what the result of this game is. A reminder, folks, tomorrow we return in the evening. It's only going to be, what, like our second night game of the year? Or third, maybe? Finally playing some night games. We'll be playing 7:30 p.m. Dean Kramer against Seth Lugo. Your boy will be on the air at 7:30. Come on back tomorrow night. Unless you got some Friday night plans going out to the nightclub, you know. Could happen.
Hey, everybody, we're all going to get laid. Where's you from?
Baltimore.
What?
Baltimore.
Baltimore? What's that?
Look, it doesn't really matter, all right?
Ooh, ah. Matt Bowman's out to pitch now. And Willie Abreu leading off the inning. Feels like he's led off an inning now at least 3 times today. Pitch is in there. What? That's not a strike. That's how we're beginning the day for Matt Bowman. That pitch was a strike, Blue. It's called a ball. Next pitch is outside, 2-0. Why is okay, there goes the information screen. 2-0 pitch, hit in the air, left field. Carlson, drifting toward left center, makes the catch. Abreu flies out to the left fielder. Greg Weissert and is that Garrett Whitlock, a couple of right-handers getting loose for the Red Sox. Here comes Christian Campbell. This guy's been a thorn in our side in this series. First pitch to him, top of the zone with a cutter. Matt Bowman just whipping those pitches in there. His pitch delivery is a lot like my disc golf delivery. When I throw a disc, it's kind of like that. That pitch is a bit low, apparently. 1-1 the count. Any disc golf fans out there in the Charm City chat? You got some good courses around you? One of my favorite pastimes. 1-1 pitch is a comebacker to Bowman. He runs about 15 feet toward the bag before flipping it to the first baseman for the out. We retire Christian Campbell. Yay! 2 down in the inning. Carlos Narvaez is up next. Do I say 4 when I play? Usually if I throw a disc and it's heading in the direction of somebody's head, I just yell, "Oh shit!" And for whatever reason, that makes whoever needs to be told to look out, they usually just duck out of, it's just a reflex. So it works out. The 0-1 pitch is outside. And the count is 1-1. Nice sinker there by Bowman on the outside edge to get strike 2. 1-2 on Narvaez. It's a great pastime. You go out there, you stick a couple of beers in a bag with your discs, maybe pack a J, go out with a couple of buddies, you get some exercise, you're walking through the woods. It's nice. When I was living in North Carolina's got a lot of disc golf courses. So I got a chance with a buddy of mine to play regularly at about a half a dozen different courses just within about a 20, 30-minute drive. I miss doing that. That's something I have not done since I've left the States, playing disc golf. 2-2 pitch to Narvaez is fouled away. We'll do it again. Seven to 3, Red Sox were in the top of the 8th. 2 down, nobody on. To 2-2 to Narvaez is high, full count. Can you dig that? I knew that you could. Oh, it's a lot of fun. And, it's the kind of thing that, you don't have to be, super athletic. But you get some nice exercise in. You know, you're basically hiking. You're hiking, and you can work up a sweat playing that. Be a lot cooler if you did. Check swing foul. It's still, this at bat won't end. Narvaez is still up there, full count. Thinking about driving down to Houston tomorrow, getting me some Aerosmith tickets. This ball's grounded to second. Westberg's got it over to first, and the inning is over. Matt Bowman does his job again. Garrett Whitlock is making his way into the ballgame. He will pitch for the Red Sox as we go to the bottom of the eighth. The Orioles trail by 4, and this crowd was thin to begin with, and it's getting a little thinner out there. Speaking of getting a little thinner, I'm down a kilo. Your boy's weight is down to a place where it hasn't been since the school years. Put it that way. I'm doing all right out here. Now, am I doing like really hard work? No. I think it's just stress, anxiety, and not eating a lot. There's my secret. Ozempic. Just starve yourself the old-fashioned way. I'm old-fashioned. I'm still saying it this year, Nathaniel. In fact, I got a special lucky right here. Maybe that'll be the clue you need. Thanks for coming out to today's game, Charm City Chat. That's a shotgun for you. Hope you enjoyed it. Garrett Whitlock making his third appearance. In 4 innings, he hasn't given up a run. Opponents hitting just 143 off of him. So he's been tough. He's due to give up something. You're welcome, Alan. Pass it along. All right. It's Westberg time.
West is that way.
Bottom of the 8th, here we go. First pitch is taken for a strike on a sinker at the knees on the inside edge. Westberg is 1 for 3. This pitch is low, 1-1. So Garrett Whitlock. One pitch. That's low, and the umpire, thankfully, he looked like he was going to call it a strike, and it's almost like he corrected himself there. It's ball 2. Pitch. That one hits the bottom of the zone for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Westberg, leading off the bottom of the 8th. It's going to be tough having to look in the paper tomorrow if we don't win this game and seeing us at 3-4. But it's early, folks. Taking on the Royals tomorrow. I don't know about you, but I'd like to maybe make up for the awful showing against that team we had in the playoffs last year. Jordan Westberg draws ball 4. Jordan Westberg is interested in a rally.
I'm walking here. I'm walking.
Leadoff walk for Westberg. Another quality AB for him. He knows we need base runners. Here's Ryan O'Hearn, 0 for 3. He takes low and in for ball 1. Ryan O'Hearn.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
That'll bring the catcher out to talk to Whitlock. Where the hell do I keep putting that ashtray? I don't know. That went out in a hurry. All right, catcher behind the plate now, and he's ready for the next pitch. 1-0 is a check swing, and O'Hearn went around. Damn it. O'Hearn was already called out on strikes on a check swing much like this, where it was so close to not being a swing. You got to be able to hold the bat back a little bit better, Ryan. Swing and a miss on a slider. It's 1-2. Tyler O'Neill is on deck. He is hitless so far today. Oh, my God. Ryan O'Hearn with an ugly swing on a pitch. Unhittable. Way out of the zone. Low and in. He strikes out. Tyler O'Neill.
Ahoy there! Anybody home?
Runner at first, 1 out, pitch. Top of the zone for a strike. I want to see one of us hit that splash zone, man, before we get out of here. There's a line drive, and off the top of the glove of the third baseman, and he will not have a play. Thankfully, Tyler O'Neill with a ball hit so hard. It's that exit velocity, folks. This is the benefit of hitting a ball really hard. That ball, Bregman unable to stab it out of the air, even though it hit him right in the mitt. Oh, wait, Westberg was forced. Excuse me. Westberg was forced out. I'm sorry. There's 2 down in the inning. So that'll just be a fielder's choice. I apologize. Ryan Mountcastle has an 0-1 count, and a swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Yep, that was my bad. I have an excuse, but I still feel bad about that. 0-2 pitch. Check swing, and Mountcastle went. This inning is over. A lot of check swinging on pitches and that we couldn't hold up the swing. I think I think Cody Ashley, I think the hitting coach needs to maybe address that. That seems to be something more than one player is doing a little bit too much. If you're going to check your swing, folks, and it's the difference of this much, you just got to train yourself to hold back just a little bit more. Otherwise, just swing all the way through. Don't hesitate. But if you get caught between a rock and a hard place, there is no positive result to be had. Either hold back or, follow through. You know what I'm saying? Oh, boy. Where are we going? Where the hell are we? So we're up to 2430. Let me see what the actual count is here on the subscribers. Thanks so much, folks. Trying to get to 2,500. Hopefully, maybe, it has to be before the end of the month. We're hoping to do it before, I don't know, the end of this upcoming road trip. We got a 6-game series. That would be about 10 a game, 11 a game. We got to do it, folks, or else this trajectory we're on is not looking good for long-term channel success. Got to be honest with you. All right, let's see what the YouTube says. I've got it at 2439. So if we get one more subscriber, that 2430 should, I think it only updates live every 10 new subs. It's something that's free. I could probably find a better version that'll update live for every single sub. But I can promise you we're on 2439. So thanks to those who have subbed today. Cedon Rafaela is in to lead off the top of the ninth with Matt Bowman still out there. Second inning of work. First pitch is a strike, and the next one is a little nubber out in front of home plate. Rutschman pounces on it and throws to first to get the speedy Rafaela one down. Flips the lineup back over to Jarren Duran, who's 0 for 3 today. We've kept him in check. Now, I will try one thing. I'll click on this sub thing, and then I'll click refresh within the stream software. Maybe that'll, you see it go white. Now let's see. Nope. Yeah, I think it only updates every 10th sub. So if you haven't subbed up, I just need one of you. We can get that number flipped to 2340. Duran is behind 0-1. And he drills one to right here, but luckily it hangs up there, and the catch is made in right field for out number 2. That didn't look like Kjerstad out there. Let me see if there's been a change. There has been a change. Ryan O'Hearn is now out in right field. Kjerstad is out of the game. When Ryan Mountcastle came on the pinch hit, he takes over at first base where Ryan O'Hearn was. Otherwise, everything else as it was at the start of the game. 2 down for Raffy Devers, and he takes a called strike. Devers 0 for 3. After beginning the season 0 for 21, Devers had a couple of hits in game 2 of this series. But now he's hitless again today, and he's behind now 0-2 after a swing and a miss on a cut fastball from Matt Bowman. That batting average is at .077. Let's drop it. Pitch. On the outside, Rutschman sets up out there off the plate. He hits the target, but the umpire correctly says ball 1. As Rutschman, again, setting up off the plate. This ball is hit on a rope up the middle, a base hit. So Devers will raise that .077 average. I don't think he's hitting 100 quite yet. That might get it to .099. So a 2-out base hit, and Bowman had to pull a little bit of a matrix move to get out of the way of that line drive. Take you back over here. Sorry, folks. Oh, we hit 2440. Hey, 2440. Faldy. Thank you, folks.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
I offer you the opportunity to join me in glorious battle.
Well, we've had some bright spots for the channel today, at least, if nothing else, as this pitch to Bregman is high for ball 1. By the way, folks, we're losing by 4 runs. I can count those 4 runs that we're losing by. A 2-run homer in the first off of Charlie Morton, and a 2-run homer in the second off of Charlie Morton. Maybe if we took that out of the equation, we'd have ourselves a ball game. One and two the count on Bregman. 2 down, runner at first, top of the ninth. Bowman from the belt. Pitch. And that one's laid off outside, 2-2. You guys ready to go to Kansas City and take our frustrations out on the team that swept us in last year's playoff round, wild card round? Here's a ball hit to right center field. This could be trouble. It will split the outfielders. Ryan O'Hearn will pick it up. Coming around to score is Devers. And the throw in is going where? I don't know. Devers is well home. Bregman is going to make it all the way to third base. I don't know if that's going to be a triple all the way. But either way, it drives in a run, and the Red Sox now make it 8-3. All right there, Dingleberry. Dingleberry, everybody. 8-3 Red Sox. Tristan Casas 2 for 4 is at the plate, and before Bowman throws a pitch, Rutschman sprints out to have a chat with him. Yeah, I'm worried. Yeah. Seth Lugo. We do avoid Cole Reagans. That's the other crafty lefty in that Royals rotation. So we don't have to face... Well, Lugo's a righty, right? They got Reagans and another good lefty in there. Oh, Bubich. Bubich is in there. But yeah, we're going to get... who is it? Lugo tomorrow. Michael Waka on Saturday, and then Sunday it'll be the lefty that I just mentioned that I now forgot. Who did I just say? That's not Reagan's? Oh, my God. Brain cells, BW. You might want to hold on to a few. 2 down, 0-1 the count on Tristan Casas. Bubich. Thank you, Dylan. Bubich is on Sunday. For the Orioles, it'll be Dean Kramer on Friday, Tomoyuki Sagano on Saturday, and Cade Povich on Sunday. The 0-1 is swung on and missed. A challenge pitch there from Bowman. 0-2 the count. Speaking of Bubich, hey, ladies in the Charm City chat, what do you do for that? Do you use like a talcum powder or like some Arm & Hammer? What do you do for a Bubich? The rest of us want to know. People keep saying the season is just starting, so how many games need to pass for you to be worried about the team? I'm already very worried and disappointed. Wow. Yeah, again, I would say the fact that Gunnar Henderson is still not on this team, and we went 3-4 without him. Big deal. Here's a chopper back to short. Holiday charging, makes the play, and the inning is over. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Boston 8, Baltimore 3. People keep saying, you know why people keep saying the season's just starting? Because it's just starting. It's the second series of the season. There is 95% of the season to play. I don't know how else to tell you. It's the start. It's the start of the season. If this were the NFL, right? They play now they play 17 games, but they used to play 16, right? So basically one NFL game would represent 16 baseball games. Are you hearing what I'm saying? What game is this? 7? So we haven't even played half of one NFL game. This would be equivalent to you in week 1 of a Ravens season before halftime going, yeah, this team, this season's, this isn't what I was, that's where we're at, Chilo. That's where we're at as far as how deep into the season, okay? Yeah, it's too early. To answer your question, it's too early. Okay? Again, no Gunnar Henderson yet. Pitchers on the shelf, as the parking lot and Gary are pointing out. The Orioles can't rely on hitting every game. Well, no team can rely on hitting every game. And teams like the Mariners, who have great pitching, they can't rely on just good pitching every game. Their team needs to pick it up and hit for them. I don't know what to tell you, folks. I mean, this roster is still quite good. What you need to do is remove the disease. Last year, Craig Kimbrell was a disease, and it took a long time for the team to own up to that and remove it out of the equation. Charlie Morton may be a disease. You take him out of the rotation, replace him with somebody else, it ought to be a better situation. So we got to adjust. We got to figure out, who's getting it done on this team and who's not. And that's what the beginning of the season is about. Figuring out what you got. Look, the Braves have started 0-7. Is anyone here in the Charm City chat convinced that the Braves are a team that their 0-7 record reflects? Of course it isn't. If you're a Braves fan, are you giving up on your season 1 week in? I would hope not. Jackson Holiday with a 2-2 count. Ah, boy. Why do I have to play therapist for every single game? I was the one that needed the therapy. I couldn't get through a game getting to be the one getting it. I still have to give it back. Full count on Holiday leading off the bottom of the ninth. Bottom of the order due up here for the Orioles. Down by 5. Garrett Whitlock still on the mound. And there's my indigestion. Holiday goes to left center field. That is going to get down and up against the wall. I've got the hiccups now. Holiday with a leadoff double. You like to see that.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
We keep what we have by giving it away. Okay, Soren, could you expand on that comment, because it reads to me like a discount fortune cookie. What does that mean? What are you saying? Ramon Arias is at the plate 1-0. Regarding needing mental health and needing therapy, we keep what we have by giving it. Again, it's a riddle, and I can't. I'm bad at deciphering a riddle. Yours is always better when you give advice. Hey, look, this Oriole fan's got a Raleigh cap on. I don't know about you. Arias, ground ball. Oh boy, hit softly to short. That's the first out. Runner moves up to third. Holiday. Normally a ball hit to the left side of the infield. The second runner at second shouldn't be trying to advance, but Holiday's fast enough. He can do it. Think? All right. Folks, I'm going to take a break now because I'm going to start thinking. I can't think and talk. This pitch is low and into Carlson. Wait a minute. Hold on, I got it. What am I thinking about? Think how many left. What? I'm having trouble reading the chat. I'm having trouble comprehending the words I'm reading. Dylan Carlson has a 2-0 count. Pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Carlson's 0 for 3 in his first Orioles start. Check swing. If thank God. I was going to say, if we had another, it's 3-1 now. Oh, how many outs are left? Is that what how many left means? Okay. This ball's hit to left by Carlson, but hanging up there, waiting on it, Duran. Holiday will be able to tag and score on this without a throw. The Orioles get a run here in the 9th, but it seems like, what do they call that? Garbage time score? Because we need 4 more runs, and we've got 1 out left to play with. Said Mullins is up. Said, you know what to do. Start a 4-run rally with 2 down in the bottom of the 9th.
Well said, now you know what to do.
That is what you need to do. Breaking ball on the outside edge for a called strike. Well, folks, it looks like we're going to come up short here and drop the first series at home and first series of the season after a split against the Blue Jays. Mullins pops this one up, and that will bounce off the top of the dugout. And we're down to our final strike. Once again, though, folks, if you're feeling down, I fell down today because why? I wanted Gunnar Henderson in this lineup. I want him to give us that spark, especially after getting shut down at the plate by Crochet last night. 0-2 pitch to Mullins is foul back. I mean, this is a team without Gunnar and without Cowser. You're facing a righty starter. You want those guys in there. Those are your big, big weapons. 0-2 pitch up and in on Mullins. 1 ball, 2 strikes. But folks, you weather the storm in situations like that. I mean, my big thing right now is, as this one's chopped foul, still 1-2. My big thing right now is Charlie Morton is on life support. He's got 1 more start to make to do something that resembles a good start. Or else, for me, you got to say, sorry, Charlie, no pun intended. And hopefully the team, unlike last year with Craig Kimbrell, aren't going to look at it like, well, we gave him X amount of money. We don't want to do that so soon. Well, I'm telling you, if Morton is pitching like this, you're messing with the team's chances of winning a ball game. I want to see what Kyle Gibson's got. And then we should have Rodriguez back. He's throwing another bullpen session, by the way. That's a called strike 3 to said Mullins, and this ball game is over. The Red Sox, after dropping our home opener, have come back to take the next 2 in the series. They began the year 1-4. They improved to 3-4. Meanwhile, we came in with a 2-2 record in this series. And by dropping 2 out of 3, we matched the Red Sox with a 3-4 record. We are under 500 for the first time this season. There's nothing fun about that. But even though I already said this leading into today's game, I have to think I'm right this time. Gunnar Henderson is going to return and help this team out. And again, if pitching is our weakness and we need to out-slug the team that we're playing, then let's get our best damn slugger back to help do that. I'm pretty sure Gunnar Henderson's going to help this team win some games. But today, another loss. Final is Boston. 8 runs, 11 hits, no errors. Baltimore, 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors. Kelly with the win. Morton drops to 0-2 with the loss. 10 strikeouts in his 5 innings, but 6 hits, 2 walks, and 2 home run balls. Keegan Aiken gave up a couple of runs in his inning of work. Matt Bowman gave up a run there in the final inning, but he pitched a couple of innings and has a 2.08 ERA early in the year, so he's doing okay. Baker with a quality inning, and his ERA is still at 0. So a couple of guys in the pen still showing us reasons to be optimistic whenever they get called on. Ramon Arias, the only Oriole with a multi-hit game. He's 2 for 4 and hitting .429 in the early going. Tyler O'Neill was leading the team in average, but with an 0 for 4, his average now at .364, still nice. Westberg is up to .375. Mullins is hitting .308. Rutschman's down to .259. After that opening day, he had a hit today, but we need to get Adley with one of those 3-4 hit games. Kerstad had a hit and scored a run. Dylan Carlson went 0 for 3, but he did get an RBI. How did he do that? Sac fly back. Oh, that final run was a sacrifice fly off the bat of Carlson. So there you go. That wraps up all the news and notes from this one, folks. Let's take a look at tomorrow's matchup against the Kansas City Royals. What's their record? What the heck's their record? Currently, the Royals are 2-4, so they've not gotten off to a very good start. Let's see. Where the hell are you? There we go. Dean Kramer against Seth Lugo. First pitch is at 7:40 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll be on the air at 7:30. This is a Friday night game. The entire Central is 2-4. Well, you know what, folks? Let me bring this up real quick. The Orioles, again, this was tough. First 7 games, division opponents without Gunnar Henderson, okay? That's tough. But listen to what's coming up. It's not a bad schedule until we get the Yankees at the end of the month. You got Kansas City for 3, who are off to a bit of a slow start. You go out to Arizona for 3, and I can tell you right now, we avoid Corbin Burns. It's going to be Zach Gallen, Martin Kelly, and Brandon Pfaadt pitching for the Diamondbacks out there out west. So a chance to maybe take 2 out of 3 there. Then we're back home for a long homestand. 9 games at home. 3 against Toronto, 3 against Cleveland, and 3 against the Cincinnati Reds. After that, we go to D.C. to play 3 games, so it's like hitting the road, but we really don't even have to hit the road, you know? Just hop in your car and go down 95. So it's really like a 12-game homestand, in all honesty. Then you hit the road at Detroit, who, you know, they might be a playoff caliber team, but in a division that is kind of, you know, mediocre. So we're playing some of those AL Central teams coming up. We're playing the Nats, who aren't expected to be all that good, but they've, you know, all these teams we play, we got to play them as well as we can. None of them can be taken for granted, certainly. But I'm just saying, the strength of schedule we got coming up is such where with Gunnar coming back, I know we got to get some pitching back, but we might be able to, you know, get this on track. Let's see. So we're talking about, I'm going to make a prediction here. Kansas City 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 20, 20. We got 21 games between now and the Yankees. And in those 21 games, I'm predicting that we go 12-9 at worst. You hear what I'm saying? 12-9 at worst. And that would put us back over 500. And competitively fighting for the division with the Yankees up next. Write it down. If I'm wrong, you can show me the recorded evidence or write down the timestamp of this or something. Hey, we got over 100 likes. Appreciate it. We got a bunch of new Magic members. Thanks for that as well. Always a thank you to the mods here in the Charm City chat. They do a great job of keeping things nice and charming. Even though today, if anybody was being an insufferable, miserable, pessimistic problem, it was me. This was a mulligan on me, okay? So I'll try to be a little more understanding next time, because I felt it today. When I woke up from my nap and I saw Gunnar wasn't in the lineup, I was crestfallen, okay? I don't often get to use words like crestfallen, but I was. So I was a little bit in the dumps. I'll snap out of it. We're hitting the road tomorrow. And you know what? I like Kansas City in terms of the ballpark there. It's a nice place to play ball games. I think we do well there generally. When we play out there, we do pretty good. All right, folks. Let me look for. It's a really light schedule today. In fact, it would appear that at the moment there is no baseball going on at all. Oh, a sandwich. A sandwich sounds good. It's 3 a.m. Coming up on 3 a.m. here. And I need a sandwich. So wait a minute. Tomorrow's game, 6:40. This was an early game. So it really, like, my tomorrow is like a full day off. And then I go to bed early, wake up like at 5 in the morning to call the game for Friday night. It's so weird how it works for me here, folks. For you got a game tomorrow. But for me, it's like I got a day off. Whereas like last night's game for you and today's game were 2 different days. For me, it was all one day. You see what I'm saying? Everything's upside down over here. Okay. Thank you. Sandwich. Look at that sandwich. Thanks a lot, guys. You got me hungry now. I'm going to sign off. Again, nowhere to send you. There's no baseball on right now, so take a break from this nonsense. You deserve a break today after the Orioles took another loss on the chin. Oh, boy. And the subs went up to 2443, so I don't know how it works with that sub update. It just does what it does. In fact, I prefer it that way because it's a bit of a surprise. Thank you, Ms. Janet, George, BC, Michael, Gary, Chilo, another Michael, Soren. Who else we got in here? Nathaniel, Parking Lot. You guys are probably all split by now. Dylan, Slater, Dingleberry, Baxter, Charles, and the rest. Isn't that how they do Gilligan's Island? I don't know why, but for part of the run of Gilligan's Island, they wouldn't mention the professor and Mary Ann. They would just say, and the rest, which is a real slap in the face when you think about it. Like, how hard would it be to just mention these other 2 people in this cast? You got the Gilligan, you got the skipper, you got the millionaire, you got his wife, and the movie star, and then the rest? Really? And the rest? Professor and Mary Ann. That's it. How hard is that? I don't know why they got done like that. That's savage. Anyway, something for everybody to think about until tomorrow night. Until then, folks, this has been the BirdWatcher, and I'll chirp at you later. Have a good rest of your day, everybody.